kids always say when they come back home, right? They go off to the great wide world, come home, and everything looks small. Haven't seen you around here much lately.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe a little smaller? I was in the neighborhood. Figured I'd stop in to get a few reps in before my big match with Bianca.
Shotzi's not also in the neighborhood, is she? You know my insurance doesn't cover tanks.
I don't think you have to worry. Tanks don't get great gas mileage, so she probably won't come crashing through the wall. No promises, though.
And just when I was starting to feel nostalgic about you breaking things around here. How are you feeling after that crutch attack?
I'm fine. Can you believe Shotzi's still bitter you didn't book her in TBD? And now she's turning it into a whole thing about how I stole her so-called War Games idea.
In fairness, it's you who didn't want to book her.
What? Really?
I believe your words at the time were, "I'm not impressed."
That does sound like me. But I was probably just being flippant.
Being flippant without thinking that your actions could actually have consequences? Yeah, definitely you. Then, on purpose or not, Shotzi effectively brings you up to the big leagues, and instead of any sort of thanks, you steamroll right into a fantastical whirlwind tour of all things WWE.
Let's be fair. I didn't steamroll right away. And Shotzi brought me to Raw so she could make an example of me.
Maybe, but is that also why she pitched you the idea for a War Games match when you were GM? A match you thought was a good enough idea to book but then shut her out of?
I never said it was my idea. Besides, it wasn't a groundbreaking suggestion, and everything worked out.
Right, because I'm sure the WWE Universe saw the superstar GM announce the War Games match, put herself in it, and then thought, who else can I give credit to for setting up this awesome main event? It worked out for you. And now you get a championship match against Bianca Belair. Shotzi? Not so much.
Jeez, whose side are you on, Geneva?
You know whose side I'm on. That's why I gotta be straight with you, to make sure you get your head right so you can take that title from Bianca.
You know, after ignoring WWE for so long, becoming their champion is the only thing I can dream of.
This is a moment of destiny for a woman who spent years crisscrossing the world and honing her skills before finally arriving in the big leagues of WWE.
You can really feel the electricity in the arena, Michael.
Waiting on the champion here.
It's obvious Bianca's playing mind games with her opponent.
Oh boy, here we go again.
Shotzi's vendetta against the #1 contender continues.
And it looks like she's had about enough of it.
No, guys. It's not what you think. I have a seriously heartwarming announcement. Bianca Belair can't be here tonight.
This is the second time the #1 contenders match has been called off.
No, I told you, it's actually heartwarming. Bianca was wrapping up an appearance at a nearby community center before the show when suddenly, out of nowhere, 3 buses of adorable children from a local school showed up, excited to meet the Women's World Champion. And you know how Bianca is. She wouldn't leave until everyone got a picture and an autograph. How those buses showed up just in time to prevent Bianca from making it here for her championship match tonight, we may never know. But Bianca just couldn't leave those sweet children hanging. Are you seriously booing children? Wow, what a bloodthirsty bunch you all are. I did feel bad that you didn't have a match anymore tonight, though. Oh no, it's not me. I have the night off from in-ring action, just like at War Games. But these 3 women do not.
Oh my, the Cap has history with all these women.
And we're getting word from the truck that she'll be facing them in a fatal 4-way.
I think she said to bring it on.
Easy to say, harder to survive. Shotzi's curated a formidable challenge for the #1 contender.
Honestly, I'm just impressed that Shotzi managed to curate this match and 3 busloads of children in the same day.
What? That was Shotzi?
For God's sakes, catch up, Byron. Nonetheless, this is going to be a huge fatal 4-way contest here on Raw. Like you said, Corey, Kat definitely has a target on her back due to her history with these 3 other superstars.
I'm just wondering, after all these false starts, if Kat will ever make it to her title match with Bianca Belair.
I think that's Shotzi's exact goal, Saxton. Enziguri finds its mark.
Drop by Enziguri.
Reversal. Can they go on the attack?
What a hurricanrana.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. Hooked up. Great power. Invert.
She can end it here. Broken up, and the match continues.
That's teamwork.
Boom.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me?
Incredible.
Oh, my God. Inverted Frankensteiner. And you never see someone that size get flipped head over heels like that.
Out of the way in time.
Enziguri finds its mark.
And Liv is the one being challenged here.
An eruption of offense from Ripley.
And that was some brutal impact on that DDT.
Drop kick. Beautiful. Oh, my God. DDT. Lights out. Oh. Ducks through. Up and over. Drop kick from behind. Oh, here we go. Eat defeat.
Oh, she got the shoulders down. Forces the shoulder up after 2.
That is just pure instinct at this point.
Big forearm.
Ooh, that hurt right to the kidney.
Golly. Enziguri finds its mark.
Morgan on the receiving end.
Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me? Incredible.
Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
These are the kind of attacks that completely throw off your equilibrium.
This has to be stopped. The cumulative damage here is going to have long-term effects.
Oh, my God. DDT!
Oh, looking to triple the way. Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me? Incredible. Right to the kidneys from behind.
Throws her back in from ringside. Perhaps looking for some kind of equalizer here.
Looks like she's opting to go with the old classic, a steel chair.
Ooh, look at her answering back.
Bringing the arm. Looking now for a top wrist block.
They're going to have to try to fight out of this. Body shots connecting. This match may be nearing its limit.
Yeah, this is not good. You don't say, Saxton. Lethal kick.
German suplex.
Oh, my God. No way. Good God.
Inverted Frankensteiner looking for the victory. Meanwhile, here's Rhea Ripley.
Uh-oh.
And uses the arm drag to reverse.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Asuka really came out on the wrong end of that exchange.
Yeah, Asuka's in desperate need of a response here. This match hangs in the balance. Oh, my God. Poison run. Drop kick. Beautiful. Oh, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl. Will it be?
She breaks the ref's count.
Amazing effort by her.
Kendo stick impact. Ripley with the wherewithal to counter.
Defenses are sharp in this series of reversals. Standing Spanish fly. Are you kidding me? Incredible.
Kick right to the leg. Wrapping the arm over that top rope. Very effective.
Jumping complete shot. Liv could have this one.
Pin. That could have been it right there. Now Rhea Ripley.
Firm control. Unloads with the boot. Big right hand.
Ripley is square in her sights, extremely vulnerable. Telegraphed that one and delivers a blow to the gut.
The target's been acquired once more. Eat defeat. This one's done.
The pin's broken up.
Ripley looking to force her opponent into submission, breaking it up at the last second. Ridiculous standing shooting star.
Countered it just in time. And out.
What are we going to see here? Uh-oh.
Submission move locked in. Is she going to tap? Oh, look at this. Is she going to tap?
Think of all the pain.
Oh, look at this. Just breaks the grip, delivers an elbow, and just like that, she's back out of it. That kick will stop me in your tracks. Face first off the knee.
Enzuigiri finds its mark.
Face first into the chair. Oh, clothesline.
Shoulders down. Could she finally put this away?
She did it. She picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Susan Baker!
A big win for the decorated superstar.
If the decorations are made of construction paper and tape, she was a big fish in a small pond who caught a lucky break. We saw a tremendous amount of heart from all 4 of these women tonight.
It was you, wasn't it? You're the reason I'm missing my championship match with Bianca. Again!
Oh, it's hardly my fault. Your car service was way too willing to accommodate your new itinerary. You know, they really should have some sort of security on that. Figured the least I could do was play hooky from Raw 2 so we could have a little chat.
You really want to do this here?
Fight in an airport lounge? Absolutely not. They'd never let me back in, and I love their little mini cupcakes too much. I just want what's mine.
What exactly is that, Shotzi? I can't go back in time and hire you at TBD. I can't go back and put you in War Games. Your obsession with me is unhealthy.
What's unhealthy is theft. And I'm not just talking about War Games. You may have gotten a free pass from Regal to waltz around WWE, ripping off other people's ideas, moves, and gear, but you didn't get a free pass from me. You're the #1 contender. That should be me. Put it on the line in a match. Win or lose, we are done after that.
If it means never having to deal with your BS again, fine, you're on. But only because there's no way I lose.
A leader in or out of the ring. The captain.
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match. Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, New York, Susan Baker.
Ever since she arrived in WWE, we've been wondering who Cap really is. Now I think everyone can see.
A natural leader who is earning her colleagues' respect? That seems like a good reputation to have. Shotzi ready to roll over the competition tonight like a tank. Well, Shotzi had a long and arduous road to get to WWE, but now she's enjoying herself.
Well, any road's going to be long if you're driving a tank that slowly.
From the moment the captain arrived in WWE, Shotzi has had it out for her. Now they finally meet again to settle their issues.
This goes back even further to the independent scene. It's a long-standing grudge that transitioned to WWE and then was punctuated with a tank attack.
It seems like a Falls Count Anywhere match is a perfect way for these two to wrap up their long-time battle.
Oh my God, a DDT! Lights out. Uh-oh.
What an inverted Frankensteiner!
And each of these lethal maneuvers have got to be taking a toll. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Just a continuous rush on Shotzi here.
Shotzi has to find a way to right the ship here.
Up and around, down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
Placing them into the corner.
Picking up speed.
Clothesline turns them inside out.
Kick right on point. Picking up speed.
Drop kick.
Ridiculous standing shooting star.
She's bringing the pressure on now.
Yeah, she's doing a good job carrying out her game plan.
Cinched up, inverted crush.
She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation, you have to be extra careful as you get more and more worn down.
Kick to the back.
Oh, ouch! Shotzi able to avert that.
Oh, running Hurricane Rana.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Seated drop kick connects. Oh! I don't know if Shotzi can withstand much more of this.
Destructive amount of work being done to Shotzi right now.
Wants her set up in the corner.
What a forearm.
Drop kick to the face.
Ducks through. Up and over. Salida del Sol.
We're about to see in defeat. Shotzi's in big, big trouble.
The cover.
After years of antagonism, Cap has finally put Shotzi behind her. What a win.
I don't think Shotzi got the memo, Saxton. She's not going to take this insult lying down.
Spear out of nowhere from Bianca Belair.
The Women's World Champion just obliterated Shotzi.
Looks like Bianca's just as tired of Shotzi's shenanigans as anyone.
And now the champion and the #1 contender are facing off.
We may not have to wait for a match. This could jump off right here.
It's finally happening. The #1 contender and the Women's World Champion will finally go one-on-one.
It's about darn time.
This is going to be an epic clash for that championship, and I can't wait to see it.
Thanks for having my back out there.
I was annoyed. Honestly, I think the whole WWE universe was.
So, guess this means we're finally gonna get our match, huh?
You're pretty excited for someone who's about to get handled.
I see how it is. Well, you just go ahead and underestimate me, champ.
Oh, I don't underestimate you at all. I've seen your stuff on the indies. I know you can go, but so can I.
You've watched my indie matches? I didn't know you'd be into that.
What? Just because I started wrestling at WWE and never had an independent run doesn't mean I can't appreciate what you did there. I mean, that dive off the balcony against La Congregita Loca? Wild. Self-destructive and probably ill-advised, but wild.
Man, if you had ever been a free agent when I was in TBD, I would have gladly jumped off a balcony against you too.
That sounds like a blast. Except I'm the one who would have been doing the jumping. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy with how I came up, but I do sometimes wonder what an indie career would have been like for me. It sounds like an adventure.
Huh.
What?
Just gets me thinking about our match.
About whether I'm going to pin or submit you?
No. Well, not exactly. Someone recently pointed out that I was lucky enough to experience a fantastical whirlwind tour when I got to WWE. I got to have the adventure. I'm wondering if I should pay it forward.
What do you have in mind?
You're confident you're gonna beat me anyway, right?
Anytime, any place.
I was really hoping you'd say that.
You want to do what?
It's just going to be 2 matches.
Best of 3 series. So yeah, it might go to, if Bianca really has no fight in her.
It'll probably go 2. That's as many as I need.
It's not the best of 3 series that gives me pause. It's the locales. It is the usual custom to defend the WWE Women's World Championship on WWE TV.
Sure, we could do that if we want to stick with what's comfortable. Or, get this, we fight for the Women's World Championship in the coolest indie arenas around.
Japan? Mexico? We could even go back to your old stomping grounds in the UK. Honestly, sounds like a great way to push that grassroots international exposure you business types are always talking about.
And you know what else it sounds like?
Oh, I'm positive you'll tell me.
It sounds like a big swing. It sounds like taking advantage of every opportunity on the table. And it sounds like doing something different without being afraid to fail.
I know what you're getting at, and I'm not sure I like you turning my words back on me.
I'm sorry to interject, but this is ridiculous. It's unheard of. Allowing a WWE champion to defend at these underground indie shows? Untelevised? What about the advertisers?
Advertisers? Really?
I'm afraid Troy makes an excellent point. Marketing will hate this.
See?
Fortunately, this is not a marketing company. This is a professional wrestling company. A professional wrestling company that's going to take a swing, and whose general manager cannot wait to get on the road. The only question is, where to first?
Don't look at me. This is your world. I'm just the adventuring tourist who gets to hit you, wherever you so choose.
I loved wrestling in Mexico, especially for this promotion called Lucha Magica. Sometimes they do shows in the middle of a town square. You're gonna love it. Except for when I beat you. That part'll suck. But the rest will be awesome.
This is gonna be so tough on your ego. Mexico sound good to you?
Alert the crew to get their passports, Troy. We're taking it international.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Staten Island, New York, Susan Baker! Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair.
Dear, dear, dear. That cannot have gone as you'd hoped.
No. Everything went exactly according to my plan of getting hit in the face a bunch.
Are you regretting giving Bianca the invitation into the Indies?
Not at all. I missed the intimacy of a smaller show, the interaction with the fans. Just didn't expect Bianca to pull the same energy from the crowd quite as easily as she did.
Bianca got very comfortable very quickly.
If she had come up in the Indies, I would have wanted her for TBD. But that's not gonna stop me from beating her at our next stop.
Which raises the question, where to next on this great tour of the world?
I've been giving that some thought, with an ice pack on my jaw. Bianca hits hard, and so do I. So let's go to the home of strong style, Japan.
Sure, if you buy at the Japanese steakhouse we always go to.
Deal. That feels like a fitting celebration once I beat Bianca. But only the food. I'm not buying you another jacket.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Staten Island, New York, Susan Baker! And from Knoxville, Tennessee, the WWE Women's World Champion, Bianca Belair!